Hey besties, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's having an amazing week. So in today's video, we are going to go over 6 easy steps in order to manifest whatever it is you want. Like whatever your heart desires, you gonna get it. Anything that you want in your life and for your life, you can completely have. I'm actually on the way to the park so I can write down, just do some goal setting and do some reflecting. I like to get outside when I am visualizing and scripting and things like that. And yeah, let's just go ahead and go to the park. So if you're excited and ready to get into this video, just go ahead and press that subscribe button below and let's jump into the video. So I made it to the park. Right now I'm just trying to scope out an area for me to sit down and talk to you guys. There's so many beautiful different scenes here. I'm getting so inspired here. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of clips just so you guys can see how beautiful it is. This is such a pretty spot. I've just been sitting here for like 10 minutes, just taking it all in. If you know me, you know I love bodies of water. So anywhere there's water, I'm going to be there. So let's spill the tea. Let's get into it. Let's discuss the reason why we are all here. I have my notes. This is I've actually created an acronym that will help us remember how we can manifest the things we want. Now, I don't care if this is something that's really difficult, really hard, or something that you just wanting to do for a long time, or it could be something small. As whatever it is that you want, follow these 6 steps. If you know me and you know this channel, the acronym is BESTIE. So BESTIE is what we are going to use to remember all the tips and tricks in order for us to manifest. So first things first is the B. Now you want to specify your goal, because if you don't know exactly what it is you want, you will accept any and everything that comes to you. How many times have you seen people say, oh, I didn't really want this, but I accepted it anyway, or I got it anyway, so I just took it. Decide what you want and be specific. So for today's example, I'm going to use my ultimate goal, 2019 all-black 4-door Jeep Wrangler. See how I'm telling you, I'm very specific. I know the year, the make, the model, even the little details. So when you figure out your goal, I need you to be specific. Be as super specific as you can. Pinpoint it down to the exact item. After you decide exactly what it is you want, then you're going to add your emotion and your why into it. Adding emotion into it is the feeling of excitement, the feeling of it being energetic, of happiness, the feeling of fulfillment. You're also going to write it down. So I am really excited to get my new 2019 4-door all-black Jeep Wrangler that I worked so hard to earn so that I can have reliable transportation to and from work. See, you see how this wasn't as simple as me just saying, oh, I want a new Jeep. No, that's not gonna work. I also added how hard I worked for it and the fact that I'm happy that I earned it and I'm excited to get it. Adding emotions to the things that you want, to the goals that you want, it brings them closer to you. When you specify your goal, you add your emotion into it, you add your why into it, and you write it down. Writing it down makes it real. It's now making it concrete. This is what we're aiming for. This is exactly what we're going to get. You have to understand exactly what it is that we're asking for. I know that I want a brand new 2019 Jeep Wrangler, but with me wanting that, I need to also understand that I don't have the money to pay for it outright. So that would mean higher car payments than the car that I have now. So I have to want to also make higher car payments. Another thing is it's not that good on gas. It might be around the same as the Jeep that I have now, but if it's higher on gas, I need to understand that, hey, gas might be higher. Not only is the car more expensive, gas might be higher and insurance might be higher. So I'm fully understanding what it is that my goal is. The wind is just not letting me be great. Understanding these things when you ask for your goals and you're being specific with your goals really helps. It makes it clear. It brings it to reality. Exercise it means putting it into work. The reason we're doing this is to increase our vibrations. Positivity breeds positivity. You ever notice, like, when you're having a bad day and you say, oh, this day can't get any worse, and then something happens and your car won't start? The ultimate cherry on top when you already think you're having a bad day. That's because negativity breeds negativity. And let's flip it. Say if you're having an awesome day and you're just like, wow, what else can go right? And then you find a $20 bill on the floor and you're like, what the heck is going on? Like, I am so lucky today. The thing we're gonna do is make space. I want a brand new Jeep Wrangler. I need to make sure that I'm taking care of the car that I currently have. I also need to learn how to appreciate what I have. You can't expect to get a brand new Bentley when you don't take your Honda to get oil changes. You're not gonna get a Lamborghini. You're not gonna get anything of the sort if you can't take care of what you have now. We're going to make space for our goals by taking care of the things that we currently have. Next thing is we are going to visualize. What I want you to do is create a small 3-second clip in your head about what it'll be like to accomplish that goal. I will do, for my example, is I will think about small 3-second clip of me walking and opening the door and getting inside my Wrangler and just cranking it up. Every single time I think about my goal, I'm gonna think of that small 3-second clip. That visualization brings your goal closer to you. You guys are gonna hear me say that so many times throughout this video because ultimately that's what we want. We're trying to make our goals our reality. That's why we're going to exercise our goal is by scripting. Now, scripting is kind of like journaling, but in the present tense. For my Jeep example, my scripting would go, I am really excited that I now own a brand new 4-door 2019 Jeep Wrangler because I've worked so hard and this has been my goal for years. That is very present tense. That's putting it into the now. I'm talking as though I already have the Jeep. I'm excited that I have the Jeep. I am grateful for me having the Jeep. So I will write that down. This is what I'll do. I'll sit down, I'll do my scripting, and I will write my goals in present tense over and over and over until I get bored. I take this thing with me everywhere. Emotional resourcing is when you borrow an emotion from a previous experience and apply it. So I got a Jeep Liberty a couple years back, and I remember how it felt the day that I got it from CarMax. I was so happy, so excited. I posted so many pictures on Instagram. Every time I think about my brand new Jeep that I'm gonna get, I get that same emotion, that same excitement of knowing oh my goodness, I'm going back to the dealership. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna post so many pictures on Instagram like I did the last time, and see just now how I'm talking about it. You guys can actually see the excitement that it brings me. That same excitement is what you want every time you think about your goal. If every time you think about your goal, you can't use emotional resourcing to pull in that excitement, that happiness, that sense of fulfillment, then that might not be a genuine goal that you have. It's just probably something like a small desire, which is good for you not to even waste your time on trying to manifest it. We want to manifest things that we are serious about. By saying your goal to yourself, this allows you to get out of your comfort zone. It makes you a little bit uncomfortable if you keep repeating your goal and you're not even working towards it. Change does not happen inside of your comfort zone. There are 3 ways that you can say it to yourself. First way is through meditation. So you remember when I said you're gonna have a small visualization with that 30-second clip? That visualization 30-second clip, we're taking that small clip and we're making it bigger. We're gonna now take that 3 seconds and make it into 3 minutes. Not only am I walking into my Jeep, opening the door, cranking the car up, excited that I got the brand new Jeep, I'm thinking about where am I going? I'm thinking about the road trips. I'm thinking even the things that I don't wanna think, paying for the car payment. Anything that I can think of that relates to my goal, I'm going to think of these things and I'm just going to completely surround myself and immerse myself with my meditation and just sit there and do it over and over. All of these tips are not to be done one time. The next thing to do is you use affirmations. You can use long affirmations like the one that I said earlier in the video, or you can use shorter, smaller affirmations like, I'm so grateful that I can afford to get my brand new Jeep Wrangler. These small little affirmations over and over and over again, that brings in that emotion of being excited, being grateful. You want to do this anywhere, everywhere, anytime you think about it, while you're eating, while you're sleeping, On the way to sleep, you could be doing this. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you're brushing your teeth, taking your shower. There's so many times throughout the day when we don't realize that we have small little spurts of time. And those small little spurts of time are windows for you to focus on your goal. Do everything that I just taught you over and over and over and over again. Do not stop it. Continue to do these things until your goal becomes your reality, and it will become your reality. We're going to make our mind think that whatever we want in the future has already happened in the present for us. I know that sounds a little sketchy, but stick with me. You guys have ever heard the term, we're just going to fake it till we make it. This is what we're doing here now. We're immersing ourselves. We're going to fake it till we make it. First thing, tell everybody you know. Tell the people that you don't know about your goal. The guy up the street, my apartment complex, who actually has a Jeep, he knows that I want a Jeep. My boss knows that I'm working to get a Jeep. My classmate who actually has a Jeep knows that I want a Jeep. Everybody that I come in interactions with, no, this is my goal. I can call anybody in my contacts right now and say, hey, what's my ideal car? They're going to tell you. So you're going to tell everybody that you know. Don't be scared. And then that's going to bring you closer to your dream, because those people in turn will hold you accountable. You can always rely on somebody else to hold you accountable. So get those people involved and immerse yourself by telling everybody that you know. The major important point is to leave out the negativity. Now, a lot of people are going to tell you that you can't do it. They don't believe you. Okay, so I think they stopped for a second. So hopefully I can wrap this up. It's not because they don't believe in you or they don't think that you can do it. They just can't see themselves doing it. So they just feel as though it's impossible to accomplish. But we're not going to worry about those people. So go ahead and let go of the old you. Screw what these other people think. How many times do you come across somebody saying, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. It happens all the time. So you have to expect your goals to happen. Thank you. There was a guy over here just listening to me, and he gave me a thumbs up, so I guess I'm doing good. There's so many times when you ask people, successful people, how did you know that you were going to be a superstar? And they always tell you, well, I knew I was going to be famous. I just didn't know when. Expect it to happen. Just remember those 6 little simple steps, and you can manifest whatever it is that you guys want. I really hope you guys use these tips, and I hope they're helpful. Leave me a comment down below on what you're actively trying to manifest right now. And tell me, come back and tell me the steps that you use, and let me know if it happens. They are about to start their construction again, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, you guys, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty loud and I'm already yelling. So I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.